In the heart of the Galactic Empire, a massive hall filled with alien leaders shimmered under cold blue lights. Hundreds of powerful species sat inside, their voices echoing like thunder. Today was not an ordinary day. Today they would decide the fate of a small blue planet called Earth. The Supreme Chancellor raised his hand. The humans have grown fast. Their numbers rise. Their machines spread. They could be a danger to us one day, he said. A deep silence filled the chamber. Then, one by one, alien voices began to shout, "Destroy them! Invade Earth!" Only one commander stood against the noise. Zirak, a respected war leader with scars from 100 battles. He spoke calmly. "You call them weak, but I have studied them. Humans fight with something different, something dangerous. They fight for emotion, for survival." The others laughed. "Emotion is weakness," said the Chancellor. "Machines win wars, not feelings." The vote began. Each alien pressed their glowing crystal panel. The final result appeared on the screen. Vote passed, invade Earth. A storm of cheers broke out across the hall. The great empire had made its decision. Warships began to prepare across 10 star systems. Thousands of fleets were armed. Generals smiled, believing the invasion would be easy. But Commander Zirak did not smile. As he looked at the image of Earth floating on the hologram, he felt something strange, almost fear. The humans were quiet, too quiet, he whispered to himself. You have no idea what you've started. And far away on the small blue planet, lights began to glow beneath the oceans and deserts, as if Earth had been waiting. The invasion began at dawn. Earth's dawn. Giant alien ships entered the solar system like dark clouds covering the stars. Their metal hulls were huge, their engines silent, their weapons glowing with deadly light. The Galactic Empire was confident. To them, this was just another easy victory. Commander Zirak stood on his ship, the Obsidian Spear, watching Earth grow larger on the screen. "Begin the attack!" The Chancellor's voice echoed through the comms. Thousands of ships moved into formation. But before the first shot was fired, something unexpected happened. Every alien radar went dark. Communications died. The ships froze mid-space. One by one, their control panels flickered with strange symbols, human letters they didn't understand. Then a voice spoke through the static. It was calm. It was human. "You came uninvited. Turn back, or face the consequence." Panic spread. "Who said that?" shouted an officer. But before anyone could answer, bright flashes burst across the black sky. Hidden satellites rose from behind the moon. From the oceans, even from deep space, beams of blue energy shot straight into the alien ships, disabling entire fleets in seconds. "Impossible," cried one of the commanders. "They have planetary weapons." Zirak watched in silence. He realized something terrifying. Earth was prepared. Every human defense system was already in place. This wasn't chaos. It was a trap. As explosions lit the darkness, Earth remained silent and still. No armies, no radio messages, no surrender. Only quiet confidence. Zirak whispered, "This planet, it's not defending. It's hunting." And far below, in the hidden command centers of Earth, unseen hands activated Project Aegis, a secret that would change the galaxy forever. As the alien fleet burned in silence above Earth, a strange calm spread through the void. From the surface, the planet looked peaceful. Oceans still shimmered, cities still glowed. But deep underground, Project Aegis had fully awakened. In a hidden command base beneath the Rocky Mountains, hundreds of human officers watched alien signals vanish one by one. A man in a dark uniform stood at the center. His voice was steady. "They wanted war," he said. "Now we answer." Within minutes, human ships launched from the Moon, Mars, and secret orbital stations. They were smaller than the alien warships, but faster, sharper, and guided by advanced AIs. Their hulls were covered with adaptive armor that shifted colors like liquid metal. The aliens tried to regroup, but it was too late. The first human fleet moved like a shadow. Lasers sliced through the darkness, hitting enemy ships with perfect precision. Across the alien comms, screams filled the air. "They're everywhere!" "How are they tracking us?" Commander Zirak watched his screens in disbelief. He saw one of his destroyers explode without even detecting the human ship that fired. "They're cloaked," he whispered. "They learned stealth warfare." Suddenly, every alien monitor flickered again. A message appeared, bold and simple. "You came uninvited. Now you face humanity united." The voice of Earth echoed across the stars, cold and controlled. For the first time in centuries, the Galactic Empire felt fear. Zarak clenched his fists. He finally understood. Humans didn't just fight to survive. They fought to protect home. And as Earth's fleet advanced beyond Mars, one thing became clear. This war would not end with surrender. It would end with vengeance. The battle spread across the solar system like a wildfire. The mighty Galactic Empire, once feared by 1,000 worlds, was now fighting for survival against a planet they had called primitive. Human ships moved with precision. Every strike was planned. Every explosion was deliberate. Swarms of micro-drones surrounded the alien fleet like glowing insects, cutting through shields and engines. Massive EMP blasts from Earth satellites disabled enemy weapons one after another. Commander Zarak stood on the bridge of his ship, the Obsidian Spear, watching chaos unfold. "Retreat!" shouted one of his officers. "We can't fight shadows." But retreat was useless. Human ships appeared out of nowhere, vanishing again into the dark. Their attacks were silent, surgical, and merciless. One alien battleship tried to fire a planet-killer missile. Before it could launch, it was sliced in half by a human rail beam that glowed brighter than the sun. Zarak's ship shook violently. Sparks flew across the control deck. He gripped the edge of his chair, staring at the battle map. The Empire's fleet was collapsing. Entire divisions erased within minutes. How did they build this power? He whispered. How could they hide it from us? Across the galaxy, alien broadcasts began to panic. The Empire's news channels went silent. Rumors spread. The humans were using ancient technology, something older than the Empire itself. Zarak's second-in-command looked at him with fear. "Commander!" "We are losing the war." Zarak closed his eyes. "No," he said softly. "We've already lost. We just haven't admitted it yet." Outside, the stars burned red with fire as Earth's fleet advanced, unstoppable and cold. The hunters had become the hunted, and the mighty Empire was falling. The Empire was burning. Planets once loyal to the galactic throne now begged for mercy. Fleet after fleet vanished in silence. Yet on the Obsidian Spear, Commander Zarak could not stop thinking. How did Earth gain such impossible power so fast? Inside the wreckage of a destroyed human ship, his scouts found something strange. It wasn't alien technology, it was ancient. The symbols on the metal were not human, and not from any known species. Zarak ordered a full scan. What he discovered froze his heart. According to forgotten Imperial archives, millions of years ago there existed a race known only as the First Ones, a civilization so advanced that they shaped entire galaxies. They vanished without a trace, leaving behind only myths. One line in the record stood out. The First Ones left their seed on a small blue world. A world called Terra. Zarak's eyes widened. "Terra," he whispered. "Earth." He finally understood humans were not newcomers. They were descendants of those ancient beings. The power they now used was awakening from deep within their world. Every weapon, every defense system was built upon forgotten technology sleeping beneath Earth's surface for ages. Meanwhile, human scientists had discovered the same truth. In a massive underground chamber, a glowing machine older than humanity itself began to pulse with light. It was reactivating, responding to the threat above. The humans didn't just defend themselves, they had reawakened their creator's legacy. Zarak looked out at the stars. "We thought we were gods," he murmured, "but we attacked the children of gods." And as the final waves of human ships advanced toward the Empire's capital, he knew one thing for certain. This war had already changed the destiny of the galaxy forever. The Galactic Empire was broken. Its fleet scattered. Its world silent. Once the rulers of 1,000 stars, now they were nothing but shadows drifting in fear. Above their capital planet, a new fleet appeared. Earth's fleet glowing like a rising dawn. Commander Zarak stood on his damaged ship, watching the human armada arrive. Their ships were not just machines. They looked alive, pulsing with blue energy that flowed like veins. Every alien sensor showed the same terrifying truth. Earth controlled the skies now. The communication screen lit up. A human woman appeared, calm and steady. Her voice echoed across the galaxy. "This is Commander Alina from Earth Defense. You wanted war. Now you face peace on our terms. No anger, no hate. Just power wrapped in silence." Human ships surrounded the Imperial capital but did not fire. Instead, they released waves of energy that shut down all weapons, freed the enslaved colonies, and ended the rule of the Empire in minutes. Zirak fell to his knees. "They could destroy us," he whispered, "but they choose not to." Commander Alina's final words became a legend. Humanity does not conquer. Humanity remembers. Across the galaxy, lights flickered as the systems of oppression fell one by one. Freed species sent a single signal toward Earth, a signal of respect. As the human fleet turned back toward their homeworld,